Hey, everybody! How you doing? T-Mac coming at you here live on our MobiApp Global Thursday night leadership hangout webinar. JB and I are in the house. Say hello, JB. Hello. JB is all muted out, but he can hear. He's live. He can see in there in his little smiling music room, and we are excited, guys. Couple things we want to start off here with tonight is oh, there he goes, ukulele. Hey, want to start off by congratulating all the folks that are participants in the MAG call center, and especially the ones that haven't complained. Love you guys. No, just kidding. Hey, look, we understand how everybody is. You know, everybody wants perfection. We know how that works. That doesn't work too well. But nonetheless, we are very, very, very enthusiastic about the results that we're actually discovering and some of the little golden nuggets that we're finding. Folks, there's just nothing that goes as planned in life, business, or sports. As we've talked about, they all run parallel. Technology is the same. So, you know, just because a platform has been around for a year, 2 or 3 or whatever, it doesn't mean that it's flawless. Okay. So what's happened is there's been a lot of due diligence and a lot of time invested into doing some deep discovery into the platform, and Jeremy's done a great job. I just want to salute him as my partner for digging in there and really kind of being the technical guy that he is, and really sniffing things out. And a lot of you folks have done the same. You being aggressive and calling the 1-800 number. That's awesome. It's good to have proactive people that are looking for solutions. We've always been solution driven. Because complaints doesn't get you very far. I mean, you got to realize we're only now 90 going on 96 hours here into our campaign, so we're just starting. So there's a lot of everyone. It seems like everybody's in the queue right now, and if not, you can reach out to us privately, Jeremy Barnett or myself on Facebook. But I believe everybody's covered. We believe that we have the whole system down, the way that it's really going to flow. As many beta tests that we did prior to, again, there's always a surprise. Okay, so with that, we're going to let Jeremy kind of share tonight for 20 minutes or so some ideas of what we're doing right now. We have our base is set at the $99 a month. We don't want to increase this at all. If anything, we're looking to bring it down to get more value and more users as we move along here. So right now we're going to stay with where we're at because we believe that we just struck oil with what it is that the whole goal was to be. So, and that's everybody that's participating on the rotator, taking inbound calls, following the script, or using a script that you feel works best for you. If you do have a script that's working great for you, share it with us. We'd love to see what you're doing. That's great. Okay, we're all excited about that, and working in the spirit of cooperation. So there's a lot of things going on right now. Corporate still they're still obviously in beta as we're still in our soft launch with the UBiz app. There's a lot of folks that are learning the app, and some people are trying to use the app on an old phone, and that doesn't work. And so they're learning as they go. We believe that they will continue to improve that situation and improve as a company because they're a young company. This is their first go around in the world of network marketing, and we believe that they're going to get it right. So with that, I want to talk about what they're doing, right? So another nuance that they're doing for us, the associate, is they're going to throw more money into the mix, which is exciting. We all get involved in a business of our own. We don't have to have employees. We don't have to do Ring Central ourselves and pay the fees and go and figure all this stuff out. You have a leadership team on the side over here that's doing that for you. You participate in that. You have corporate over here, paying the bonuses and hopefully they're going to wake up one day and they're going to start paying the bonuses once a week, like they should. And, we know that that's going to happen too. But step by step, as far as adding money into this comp plan, which was needed, by far it was needed. We got a digital product, and, there needs to be more money added in this comp plan. So they heard the requests from the field and from what they call the ambassadors, whatever that means, and so be it. They agreed to begin the new money with a 30-day promotion, which is a good start. Okay, basically what they're going to do is they're going to pay double Fast Start number 1, make it $45 to $90, and the biggest one of them all, which is by far needed with our model, is they're going to pay $60 ahead into the binary, which is big. 300 is going to pay you 20%. So 20% on 300 in your pay leg is $60. So 10 times 10 people in your group coming in a day, $600 a day, 10 a week, $600 a week, 10 a month, $600 a month. Okay. It could be 20 a day, 20 an hour, and I believe that as this whole system starts to come into play with what we have going on with the training and the MAG call center, that it's really going to ramp up. A lot of people have been waiting to see what's going to shape up with corporate, what's going to shape up over here, and then they're going to make a move. And the ultimate plan has always been to go viral, flood your marketplace with your apps. All the training is there. In the back office, how to go out there and give your apps away for free with the free brochure, how to sell the app for $30 with the one-time setup fee of $70. It's all there with the videos, the flyers are there, the decal stickers are there. There's multiple decal stickers. Folks, it's all there for you. There's folks that are actually doing a phenomenal job in treating this like a business with selling the app, and they're getting phenomenal results. Michael Knopfman has kind of been the spearhead of that charge, and he's made himself a couple, $200, $300, $400, $500, $1,000 a week every week since he started. So we know we have a viable product. We have a product that's the price points are ridiculously phenomenal for the business owner. No one says no. Objection, rejection free. All businesses want to increase sales and get more customers. So unlimited advertising, where everybody's looking right now, it's stupid. I mean, it's really stupid. And if you really want to get this, down to brass tacks, the reality is you have yourself a great product in a great marketplace, which is 90% of the global economy, and it's right there in your local space where you live. Flood the market, flood the market, flood the market. Build your teams, Now get paid double. You don't get paid double in the Fast Start 2. You get paid double in the Fast Start 1. 45 becomes 90. Okay, when you sign someone up, plus you're going to get double in the binary, which is the key thing. So it's build your team, flood the market, build your team, flood the market, and become a part of the MAG call center. And with that, we're going to turn this over to Jeremy so he can give you some updates as the main course tonight. That was the appetizer, and a little bit of sorbet before the dinner. So Jeremy's going to take over and give you some of the nuggets that's been dug out, what we're finding. We're not going to talk about so much where we're going, because we already know where we're going. We got more money in the plan. We got a great product. We got a great system. We got everything in play. Now the MAG call center is the next phase of execution. We've implemented it. Now it's going to be executed at a higher level. So with that, Jeremy, you want to grab this thing and take it over, buddy?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good, man.
Cool. Really Terry, thanks for that, man. And you guys, it's awesome with the new comp plan. This is the time to take advantage over the next 30 days to really ramp up and get some momentum. Just think about this for a second. I don't know if Terry you explained it like this, but every person that you enroll at a Pro Pack, and we're just going to talk about through the call center, because that is our vision over the next 30 days to get everybody that's really participating in this, to be enrolling and putting enough people into the pipeline to get 2, 3, 4, 5 enrollments a week. Now, let's talk about that on a calculator perspective here. $90 at ProPack. Just spoke to 3 people today, taking them through the script. And guys, there's no rejection. If you follow the script, they're just, I didn't get cut off one time. Like, I took 3 calls today. As busy as I am, I'm still trying to get in there and do it. But that's $150 on a 435 sign up, and we don't talk about that in the video. Okay, so we don't necessarily even need to change the webinar that you're sending them to, because we don't really get into the comp plan. We're going to get into that stuff on the follow-up. Okay, and I want to talk real quickly about the follow-up, because a lot of you guys are taking calls. And I want to talk about some of the problems that we had over the last 3 days. Talk about the fact that we have solved the issue. Really strange stuff. But quickly on the call center stuff, when you're talking about the follow-up, that's when you get into sharing with them, wasn't that great? What did you like best about what you saw? Things like that, complimenting what they saw. Do you have any questions? Things like that. Get the conversation going. If they don't call you back, because you're not getting 20 to 30 calls a day, follow up with the people you talk to, especially if you think they're strong. And we're going to ramp that up, guys. We got a lot of things in play here. So with that being said, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to talk about, I'm going to show you guys the funnel system that we have in place. What we're doing, guys, we've got, let me just be honest with you, okay? We have 33 people participating in the MAG Call Center, the $99 monthly subscription. Let me tell you what that covers, okay? Well, if you got a 800 number on your own, okay, through RingCentral, you wanted to be on a professional platform, guys, there's a lot of features over there. It's very professional. Having a number with an extension after it, it's the perception. Perception is reality. That would cost you like $60 a month, because they charge taxes based on the number. You would pay an extra $35 for an 800 number, okay? So basically, for the $99 subscription, guys, we got about $50 to work with over the month. I want you to understand that. Now, we've got we've spent a lot of money on job placement, places like Indeed, and those things are just now getting out there. There's 36 million people looking for jobs on there. So, like I said, guys, it's a process. But what I want to show you guys tonight, okay, we're going to continue to, it's going to be $99 a month. That's covering your access to RingCentral, your 800 number. You get your own extension. We're paying for the minutes. Okay, when you guys are calling out or using the app, we got to pay for the minutes. Okay, so we're not really, I don't think that we're being unreasonable here. We're just trying to cover the expenses for everybody, and we're spending a lot of time doing it. It's not a profitable thing right now, because we're spending all the time driving the calls, and we're spending all that money on paid advertising. What I want to show you guys tonight is, we talked about, I've done some tests here on Craigslist.org.com. Craigslist is a great place to do some free advertising, and people respond to free ads. Now, we're doing all paid advertising with the monthly subscription, okay? You're going to get more. Let's see, like the last 3 days, guys, we're generating about 100 calls. Okay, you figure we got 33 people. All right, we got $1,500 over the month to work with. Well, that works out to about $50 a day that we can spend on paid advertising to extend it out. Okay, so we're really hoping that a lot more people get involved with the call center, because the more bulk money that we have, okay, it's like an umbrella, right? If we have 100 to 200 people participating in the call center, that's when we can really spend some serious money per day and everybody benefits. Okay? I want you guys to understand that. So right now, because we're at the very beginning, and I appreciate all of you guys for being a part of this today, I want to congratulate Susan. She got a Pro Pack sign up. The guy actually emailed back the main email account. I'm going to show you guys what we're doing, and then we're going to show you guys how to do it tonight. And you can do this for free and get yourself an extra 5, 7, 8 calls a day, depending on how much advertising you're doing, running them through the Ring Central, doing the exact same thing. We're going to continue to do the paid advertising. You guys are going to have access to the everything stays the same, but now we're going to get into some basic training so you guys can get busier. You know, don't sit around waiting for, 3 to 4 calls to come in throughout a 24-hour period. You know, do your advertising on your number, and it'll be driven directly to your extension number. Okay? That's when they leave the voicemails. Okay. So I want to jump over here in the chat real quickly. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show my screen and see what everybody thinks here. Okay. So, guys, I came over here to Craigslist, just like this. If you click on this, you're at the main website. Terry and I do some advertising over here, by the way, so it works really well. Now, let's pick maybe something that doesn't cost. Let's see. Let's go to Arkansas. In this example, so you got all the states here. Maybe Santa Fe. Let's see. Owensboro. Louisville's probably a pay. If you're getting bigger cities, you're paying like $25 an ad. You can do that if you want to. But I think free works fine. So let's go to, let's see, find a smaller city, maybe Palm Springs, California. All right. So you click on you click on your city. Over in the job section here, there's a place called Sales and Business Development, and then I'm going to show you guys how we're doing this to drive calls based on ads. We may have placed 2 days ago. We're still getting calls coming in from it, even though they start to go down the list, as soon because everybody, depending on how big the city is, if you're in a big city, then your ad just gets buried at the bottom. Sales and business. See, this is what it looks like here, okay? So you see these like little ads, and Craigslist is like the 5th largest visited website in the world, so you get tons of traffic here. But you can see there's a lot of junk here, right? But some of it is legitimate. Okay. Now we don't give out the ads, because if we give you guys our ads and everybody just copies the same ad, guess what? It just gets flagged and ruins the paid advertising. And the 100 calls that we're driving in a day, and pretty soon it's going to be 200. We just got some things really ramping up here. Like I said, guys, it takes a little bit of time. So this is the beginning, and we're excited. But if you guys can all get 8 to 10 to 15 calls a day, you will sign up a Pro Pack. Every day. So that should be the goal, and that should be the focus. So up here, you're going to click on Post. All right? You're going to click on Job Offered, and then you're going to abide by the guidelines. Okay? I'm going to do it in Sales, like this. And this is recorded, guys, so you can watch it. Now, let's come up with, I'm just going to do a small ad here, and then I'm going to show you how to put a link in the ad that will directly drive them to your funnel, so you can constantly be following up with them. Okay? Let's see. Sales reps needed. Inbound calls. High commissions. All right? This is an example. You guys can get creative. Here's the key to Craigslist, guys. You can't post the same ad over and over and over and over and over again. It's just going to get shut down. So you've got to come up with, 5 to 10 different headers. Make this different, like sales reps needed immediately. Change different words. All right? And what I strongly recommend that you do is that you also create multiple email accounts and post 5 ads a day under one, 5 ads a day under another one. It's going to take you 10 minutes to post 5 ads, especially if you work out the ads before, put them in like a text document. Okay, so in this example, get paid huge money to take inbound calls in our virtual call center. All right. Now, sell the world. I'm just going to do something real quick. It's not going to be a great ad. Sell the world's applications to business owners. Okay, whatever, right? Merchants literally fall over when they see the power of this advertising application. All right. Oh, I can't spell. All right. Now, right here, I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so we're going to come back over to the call. I'm going to log into the back office. And right here under the sales job funnel, okay, this is golden nugget stuff, guys. Now, one thing, if you guys are going to do this, I want you to come up to your profile real quick, and where you have your phone number, change that to your 800 number. Everybody write that down, remember that. If you don't want people calling your cell phone, change it to the call center number so you can use the 800 number so you have you have some clout. Okay, it looks way more professional. Trust me, we already tested that. We changed the number like a day after we started advertising, and the calls just got a lot heavier. All right, so you're gonna want to use that 800 number. All right, so stick with us, keep your same number, and watch what you're about to learn here, because this is going to start really driving calls directly to your extension that nobody else will grab in the rotation. So there's a strategy to this. All right, you're going to get the calls in the rotation as well from our paid advertising. Now I'm showing you some free advertising to get extra calls, and you can post these at the time that you really feel like taking calls, because when you post on Craigslist, the ad's only going to be there for 2 to 3 hours before it's probably on the second page. That's why you do 5 of them. You spread it out throughout the day, and then bam. All right. So change this to your call center number in here, and then hit save. All right. Now down here under the this is your capture page. Now this is what I'm using on Monster and Indeeds. Where we're spending $10 a day on Indeeds right now. $10 a day. It's $300 a month. But we're going to start getting some serious traffic. The ad just went live yesterday. All right. Now, we don't want you guys to have to spend that kind of money on advertising because you're already paying for the call center. So, let us handle those things. You can, if you want to spend extra money, it's up to you, but you don't have to. All right. So, right here, I'm just going to show you what happens. Okay. So if you change this to your 800 number, it's going to have your 800 number and extension in here, right? So what happens is this. We're back over on the Craigslist ad. We're going to grab this link. And what I also think you guys should do, real quick, let me show you something. Go ahead and create a campaign and call it Craigslist inbound, whatever, right? And sales job capture page 1, create. Okay, so now we have a campaign. We can see how many people are actually hitting your link. Okay, this is really, really powerful stuff. So you're going to grab this campaign right here. Okay, I just created this one called Craigslist, right? If you guys can see that. Right here, Craigslist. All right. So we grab this link like this, okay, and then this is recorded. And I'm gonna put this notepad up in the thing. but let's see here. Man. Let's see. Okay. Here's the link. You guys can write this down real fast, or you can just watch the video over again. But you need this little code right here, and it's going to create a hyperlink on Craigslist. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but it's a little of HTML. But all you got to do, and I'll upload this document so you guys can have it. So don't worry about that. But right here, this is the main thing. This is what's called creating an anchor text. Okay. Click here to start our process. What this is it's giving them a call to action. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this, and all you're doing is taking your campaign link and you're putting it in between the href equal sign, and then you're closing it off with brackets. All right, that's it. So this is the link that you're going to put in between this code, and this will be uploaded so you can just copy paste your campaign in between the quotations right here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to copy this whole thing right here, just like this. All right. I just remembered something too. 1 second here. Okay. I just remembered something, guys. You can no longer post a link on Craigslist. It probably won't get through, but let me try. All right. All right. I put commissions in the compensation. You can get a little with that. You can get creative with that, whatever you want to put. And then I hit continue. And you can add an image. So I got a little image here of a call center person. Okay. And here we go. Sales reps needed, inbound calls. Yeah, see, it's not hyperlinked because you can't put a link on Craigslist. What you can do, let's go back. Let me show you what you can do. I forgot about that. What you can do, guys, is you can just put, let me take this off. Actually, I'm going to do this. HTTPS. Here's the whole link right here. I'm going to cut that. I'm going to delete the href for the hyperlink. And you can put the link here, and then you can do something like this. Paste into a browser, right? Okay. Now, this is an example one. I'm going to show you another one. All right. If you don't want to use a paid ad on Craigslist, and guys, by the way, all we do is paid ads. You know, $25 a whack, so you can see how fast that goes. All right. Now, bam, here. Put in your link, and then it won't be clickable. So just go ahead and go next, just like this. Okay, now the link's there. So if they see that, paste into a browser. If they copy that, they go over, they paste it in the browser. Then they can go to your website from there, okay? Now, there's another way to do this, so let's go back. So you can do that and give them instructions to paste it into your browser if you want to go free, and it still works, guys. You post 5 of these a day, you're going to get a lot of calls. Here's another thing you can do. What I like to do is this. Go ahead and put your extension number. Here's what I'm just going to go ahead and give you the call to action. Call now to speak with one of our hiring agents. Call now to speak with one of our hiring agents for your first interview, for your first live phone interview, right? Now you're telling them to call, and then go ahead and put in your 800 number, right? Whatever that is, all right? You hit continue, and then you just simply publish, just like that. Bam, all right? So that's how you do an ad on Craigslist, and then then you can see your post right here. Okay. Now, I would do a mix and match of multiple ads, telling them to call your phone and pasting in your link, even though it's not hyper. If you do a paid advertisement, you can use that. You can use that href thing where it'll hyperlink and they can click right in the ad. But that's like $25, guys. So, do that at your own risk, right? Okay. All right, so now we're back here. I'm going to go to the chat box. everyone. Okay. Now, go ahead and pop that in there. Maybe Terry, you can jump in there to the team training webinars, click on the chat, and maybe answer some questions. Let's see. Linda, where
chat. Is it up?
I'm not sure what these questions are.
See what we got.
All right. So this is good stuff, right? So you guys can now control what time of the day the calls are going to come in the strongest for you, because we're open 24 hours now. We've set it to 24 hours. So guys like Kevin Foster, if you guys want to come home from work, zap out 5 free ads, pick yourself up 10 calls, get the ball rolling, you can do that. It probably won't be the same quality, but it's based on numbers, right? So that's how that works. And, there's other places that you can post some free job ads. You can go to Backpage and different places like that too. Okay, I think that's hugely valuable. So you guys remember, let me make a notepad here real quick. I'm going to show you I'm going to type in the steps here. Okay, steps to Craigslist, all right? Now, you guys will follow these steps, you'll rock it. Some of you will get 20, 30 calls a day. I'm not even kidding you. Guys, we're getting, like I said, we're getting around 100 calls a day posting paid ads, but, we're only spending like $50 to $75 a day so we can make the current memberships last for 30 days, all right? You do 10 to 15 free ads, might be a little bit time consuming, but if you want to take a lot of calls, then that's what you got to do. Now, as the memberships start to ramp up, the calls are going to increase. The volume is going to increase. Okay? Once we get to the 50, 75, 100 membership level rate, we're going to have a lot more money to spend daily that's going to circulate through everybody that's live. And I also want to say one other thing. Guys, if you're not going to take calls, then don't leave it on. Now, one of the things we just found out, I was talking to a knucklehead over there at Ring Central, and I don't think she knew what she was talking about. She said, I'll just have everybody be green. Well, after, I was talking to Mark Gurney today even, and if you guys are green and you're not taking calls, there's a lot of calls being missed, and what was happening, let me explain this. This is really good. I'm going to explain this. Here's why you guys have only been getting 2 to 3 calls, and some of you haven't gotten any, okay? Remember, we talked about getting 8 to 10 calls a day. We're going to deliver that, all right? You guys want to get more than that? Do what I'm just showing you now. Watch this. Watch this, okay? Today, found out that the caller was on hold for 1 minute per extension. So if Mark was in line and he didn't answer the phone, and then Susan's in line and she's on the other line, right, didn't answer the phone, that person's been on hold for 2 minutes. Well, we just got it down to 30 seconds, which was stupid. I didn't even know that, okay? So sorry about that. So now tomorrow we should see a whole different story, all right? So I wanted to share that. Now, steps, success, Craigslist, all right? So create at least 5 different Gmail accounts, all right? Let's see. I'm going to put these in steps, and then I'll put this document in, okay? Number 2, post 5 to 10 free ads and change the emails. Change the emails. Okay. What I mean by that is create 5 different Gmail accounts, post 2 ads in one of them, log out, log back in, post another 2, get 5 to 10. It'll take you. What I would do is I would start a text document and I would create my ads like inside of here. Like ad 1, right? Then ad 2. Okay. My subject lines, right? All right? And just test it and watch how many different calls come in based on the ads you just posted, and then you know which ones are working and you know where to stay. We cannot give you the ad copy that we were using only because it'll blacklist and everybody's ads will get shut down and then it's game over, okay? So you guys are going to have to get creative based on what you understand about what the position is. Inbound calls, okay? Keys to think about here, bullet points. Bullet points in creating your ad, okay? Talk about the app, okay? Talk about merchants have to have what we offer, right? Inbound, here's another keyword, inbound calls, right? Earn 300 to 400 a day selling, our award.
No cold calling or door to door.
Yeah, no cold calling or door sales. Okay, so these are bullets that you can use, and just get creative, guys. You guys might write better ads than me and Terry. I mean, if you write a great ad and it starts getting crazy calls, please tell. No, I'm just kidding. So create at least 5 different Gmail accounts, post 5 to 10 ads, and change the emails up. Then calls to action. All right. Put in caps. Call now. All right. And then put your 888 extension number in the ad and tell them to call you. Okay. Or you can put your campaign link. And also, guys, I don't know if you try this or not, but you can send out your campaign link, like on Facebook, like in private chats to people you might know. Tell them to go check it out, and then they can go through like why you guys spend so much time on Facebook. Have you ever just thought about going down the line of people that are in the chat box, over on the right, and say, hey, are you looking for a great sales opportunity, whatever? What kind of job do you have right now? Do you want some, could you stand to make a little extra money? It's a different approach by them going through this funnel, because me and Terry are talking about a whole direct sales thing. We're not really getting into an MLM kind of speech, right? So, Terry, do you have anything to comment on this? Because, this is gold nuggets. If you guys follow this, along with what we're already doing, providing the platform and, paying for the numbers and the minutes and the the lines, like I said, if you guys got your own account, it would cost you, I think, $60 a month per number, and then it's more money for an 800 number. So,
yeah, there's a couple things. You can talk about if you wanted to, the industry, the size of the industry. You said talk about the app. You can talk about mobile apps, and then you can also refer to our app. Right? As far as the app, you can refer to the mobile phone, 2 trillion, advertising, 1.7 trillion, blending together, making birthing a third, the hottest growing industry on the planet, mobile apps. And then you kind of lead into our app, which you already have. So I think one of the things that you can also talk about is you basically set your own schedule, along with that $300 to $400 a day.
Yeah, exactly. Work when you want. Oh, here's another one. This is a great thing to put. Our call center is live 24 hours, so you can work whenever you want.
Right.
Okay, this is a huge thing too, guys. And we're 7 days a week, 24 hours. The ads are coming in, so if you guys want to log in on a Sunday and there's only like a couple of you in there, you guys might get 15 calls just from the paid advertising that we're doing. And these things are rocking. Like, guys, I don't know what's going on here, but I just got 2 calls. I did some separate ads on my own, like I'm showing you. I did some separate free ads just tonight, because I've been testing this the last 3 days before we did this training. I did some separate ads for free in Tennessee, and I've gotten 3 phone calls since we've been on this call. I missed 3 people calling me about working with us. So as you can see, this can get crazy. Okay, and I really think that 800 number is key. I think it sets up the tone that we're a real company. You got the company voicemail. I left a very professional message on please hold while we get one of our agents. So you've got all that, fronting and screening for you. So
I think another one, Jeremy, we kind of talk about is, up there at that $400 a day. The sales take 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. That's a good one too. And you could do like parentheses, takes 10 minutes.
Yep. Four sales a day is $100,000 a year.
Yeah. And like today, I talked to a guy today out of North Carolina, and he was like super stoked about working in the call center. And this is where it comes with a follow-up. So after I want to close out with this too, Terry, and we should speak to this because a lot of people have been asking this question. So a lot of you guys, when you're taking the calls, you don't get a lot of rejection. The script is really good. Stick to the script, and then you're going to be able to send out that email with your webinar in there. Okay, so they can either sign up from there, or they're going to call you back, or you call them back. Then it's all about just asking them what did they like best about it. Isn't that exciting, etc. Be excitable, and then you can get into, and oh, by the way, the guy I was talking to today, Billy, said, oh, by the way, Billy, you make extra money by taking calls in our live call center, and you're going to earn $150 when you sign up a new agent. Like, you're getting started as a new agent, you're spending and this is how you sell it, guys. I'm telling you, it works like a charm. I've already done this so many times. They don't feel like they're spending it. I'm going to give you guys a couple of things here, because I had some great calls today, and they got it. Like, nobody was really complaining about spending the money, and it's all about how you say it. I said, look, man, you're not paying to join us. You're buying your merchandise. You're buying your product to sell. You're an independent contractor. And I take them through the thing like insurance agents. They have to buy their leads. Okay, they spend money for gas. They drive to appointments and people don't show up. Okay, but the people that are working in direct sales are the highest paid people in the world. Write that down. People that work for themselves in direct sales are the highest paid people in the world. There was even an article about it, Terry. I think I just seen that on Facebook that Forbes was talking about it. Direct sales people make more money than doctors and lawyers. Okay, so understand what you're doing. Those key points. And one of the things I like to say, I don't talk down to them, but I say, look, if you want a sales job, most sales jobs, you're a slave. You got to report when do what they tell you to do. Right now, we're giving you an opportunity to be in direct sales, sell something hot, sexy, make a lot of money, work for yourself, and the sky's the limit. There's no end to your success, depending on what you want to put into it. And you're not paying to join us. You're buying codes, and you're making a 92% profit. And oh, by the way, when you bring in another sales agent to work in our call center, the company's going to give you $150 to do that. And that's how the phone call went today. The guy was jumping out of his seat. Terry, anything?
Yeah, I had it on mute. I think you're dead on right. You're dead on 100% accurate, 100%. And people just get it. Again, we have a non-objection, rejection-free scenario. This is very, very, very refreshing and no pressure. And again, when we say that down on the screen, that means no cold calls, okay, or door to door, what we're referring to. So another thing is at the end, call the 1-800 number right now for one of our career specialists to take a live interview. And I'm telling you, you just have to be. It's kind of like when you coach football or baseball. A coach is always, one of my favorite quotes is anticipate. You have to be on your game. You don't want to be in an argument with your spouse and then be on the rotator. You know what I'm saying? You need to anticipate a call coming in the next 3 to 5, 10 minutes. you want to be ready to rock and roll. You want to have that mindset ready before you get on that phone, because you're going to be calling. People are going to be calling you that are looking for something. They're responding to these ads, whether it's yours or ours or the ones we're throwing up or whatever. But the reality is you have a captive audience, so you really want to make sure that your mind is right heading into the game, because you're only going to be in the game for what, 30 minutes, an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, whenever your turn green. Okay, so we believe that this is going to create significant long-term growth, and we believe with the way that it's all coming together and finding these little nuggets out and having you do free ads as well, it's just game on. I mean, we got more money to go after. Just think about it. The ones that do this and duplicate this are going to have huge businesses all over the world. Don't forget about the folks internationally. I mean, if you speak English right now, you can do this. You could also do this in Spanish. Okay, you can have an 800 number. Numbers are the same, and in English, English, Spanish. They're recognizable everywhere around the world. So you can participate in this. You just have to have a Skype number where the 800 number rotates and gets your Skype. So you have to be in the queue ready to rock and roll. So heck, there's people in Kenya and UK and Australia and India, and people in New Zealand, and people in Indonesia, and people in Brazil who speak English, right? And so because you're targeting the American market, and if you want to go ahead and throw some Portuguese ads up there, go ahead, right? You want to do it in Spanish, do it. You want to do it in German, you want to do it in a different language, do it. You'll be surprised where Craigslist actually, they're global. They're a global platform. So it's exciting stuff. So, Jeremy, we're
we got a lot of questions too. I want to say, guys, what happened? A lot of Sharon's asking this great question. The reason why a lot of you guys didn't calls the last couple of days, some of you were not added to the queue. We identified that today. There was about 15 people that had accounts created, but they weren't put into the queue. So that means when we were driving calls to the 800 number, you guys weren't in the rotation. So I apologize for that. We'll make up for it. Okay. Now, again, it's the first week. It's the fourth day. We're generating 100 calls a day. We're going to get to 200. We need more members, guys. They're paying $90 fast start now, and you're getting $60 in the binary. It's $150. Get out there. Get excited about that. Okay? When you follow up with your prospects, you're going to talk about the extra money. But, this is time to go crazy. It's time to sponsor one, two people every day using the call center. Post your own ads. Get whenever you want to take calls. Post them. Post five quick ads in 5 different free cities, and get ready. And put your extension number in the Craigslist ad. And what was the other question she was asking? And another problem that was happening, and why there was so many missed calls, is because Ring Central had it set to 1-minute hold times. So if Mark Gurney missed the call, like he didn't answer, it would go to the next extension in line, and they'd have to wait another 60 seconds if that person didn't answer the call. So by the time it got to the third person, they'd have been on hold 3 minutes. That's no good. So that's been corrected. So let's see how tomorrow goes, and you guys start tonight. Put 5 ads out tonight. I challenge you, and then I want to see. And then in the morning, when you get up, or the afternoon, or whenever you want to take calls, go place 5 ads. Work on your ads tonight. Put them in a text document. Create your 5 Gmail accounts. Get out there, start posting the ads, and we really want to see the feedback. How many people are their phones are getting lit up? And take them through the script, the follow-up. Talk about the new comp plan. You're going to earn $150 when you sign somebody up, because if they go in your pay leg, that's $60. It's double binary. Okay. So it's exciting stuff. So let's get out there and rock and roll. Let's sponsor and build. Sponsor, build.
Flood, and build. You guys have a great night. Thanks for joining the Hangout, Jeremy. Great job. Great job with the new promo here for the comp plan. We're going to see some significant increases in this comp plan over the course of the next 3, 6, 9 months, which is only going to make this opportunity that more attractive because everyone's attracted to the app. But the bottom line is this: it doesn't matter if you have a Lamborghini. It could be just Mac Daddy killer, but if it doesn't have an engine in it, you're not going anywhere, right? So we have a Lamborghini, and right now this Lamborghini is getting all waxed up, and we got a good engine in there. We're getting ready to fill it up with some premium gas. We're going to put a little turbo booster in there. We're even going to give you the keys to the car, because without the keys, you can't go anywhere neither. So you're going to see some really interesting nuances coming up from what we're going to offer and what corporate's going to offer, which is really exciting. So with that being said, we are done. Get your ads ready to rock and roll, and go get your piece of the pie of the 90 and the 60 in the binary. Just go 10 left and 10 right. Don't even think about it. 10 left, 10 right, be a team player, plug in, and we look forward to great things happening with all you folks participating in the system and the call center. Jeremy, great job, buddy. This Hangout is officially over. You guys have a great night.